Hello everybody and welcome to this brand new video I'm filming today for you. So today I'm having my November favourites for you, which I wanted to film since a very long time now, but now finally I have the time to sit down and film it for you. So I am having not too many favourites of last month, just a few bits and pieces, but I thought I'd show you anyway because I love favourites videos and I love watching them and I love filming them. So here are my November favourites. So to start off, I'm going to talk about two lipsticks. Unfortunately, as I did my makeup for today, I did not think of how much sense it would make if I would wear at least one of them. But yeah, instead I decided to go for a Fleur de Force lip gloss, which the name is down below as always. Yes, so I'm having two lipsticks today I wanted to talk about. The first one, I think I've talked about like 3 favorites videos already in this year, but I can't get enough of it. So this is one by the brand Astor. This is one of the Perfect Stay Fabulous lipsticks in the color 301 for Fun. So this is a all-in-one lipstick. So I wore this like all the time, this color. It's a muted, cool toned like mauvey purple color, but it's just the most amazing and beautiful and perfect color ever. I don't know if you can see, and it's just so lovely. I love this so much. I think it suits my skin tone so good. So I'm not too sure if it would suit any skin tone because it's just one of the colors where you're just not too sure, but we with my pretty like a fair skin tone, this looks amazing. It looks pretty dark on the lips, but also just very lovely, and I just love the color a lot. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a very gorgeous color and just perfect with the 90s still on trend all the time, and I think it's just one of these colors. It's a very creamy and a soft consistency, so I love it a lot and it just looks amazing. It feels amazing, stays on the lips pretty good, and yes, it's an amazing lipstick. Perfect Stay Fabulous all-in-one lipstick in the color For Fun. The second lipstick I wanted to talk to you today is a matte lipstick in the color Whirl. This is one of the matte lipsticks, and I just recently got this like 2 weeks ago or something like that, and as this came, it's the second color here. I was so happy. This is one of the most beautiful brown lipsticks ever. So it's a matte finish. So I always think it's a little bit like, the matte MAC lipsticks are not the most comfortable lipsticks ever to wear. They do just not feel on the lips like super comfortable all the time, but I actually love it a lot, and it's such a beautiful color. It's a pretty dark brown color on the lips, a cool toned like browny nude, but it's not a nude color. I think I never know how how the definition of a nude lipstick is. So altogether, basically, but it's, so if you have a darker skin color than I do, then it's probably a good nude color. For me, it's just a little bit of a darker like brown color. I made a picture on Snapchat, I think, so maybe I will just put it in here so you can see how it looks on my lips. But it's just the most beautiful brown, and I can't get enough of it. I wore it like all the time since I got it, and it's just such a beautiful color and I love it a lot, and I'm so happy that I got this. Also, the same reason, if you're into the 90s and all the trends of that time, I'm just watching Friends, and I think Monica, so if you don't know them, Monica is the one with the dark hair. I think she wears a color like this pretty often, so a dark brown matte color. Just an amazing lipstick, I love it. To stay with beauty, I'm having this one, which was in one of my latest videos. It was in the Beauty Stocking Filler Inspiration video, and this is by the brand Tanya Burr, and this is the Pretty Unstoppable palette. It's one of the Christmas collection items, and I love it a lot. Besides the lip gloss, which I talked about enough in that video, I will link it down below if you're interested. Looks like this. You have 4 eyeshadows, a highlighter, a blusher, and the lip gloss, which I just took out because it's so easily falling out and I don't want to fall out. I used the eyeshadows today to do my eye makeup. I don't know if you can see it. they are amazing. I think the quality is getting even better and better of these eyeshadows. They are not, yes, I don't know, the only problem I ever had with the Tanya Burr eyeshadows, they are super pigmented and I love them a lot. You just have a lot of fallout underneath your eyes. So those of you who ever tried an eyeshadow will probably know what I mean. But I also have a problem if there's a little bit too much eyeshadow on your brush and you're not careful, then I always kind of, you have the problem that there's a little bit of fallout underneath your eyes, on your cheeks, and it can be pretty, like if it's a really dark color, then it can be pretty complicated to remove it without just smudging it everywhere. But I did not have this problem with these eyeshadows, so they are even more pigmented than in the other palettes. And also the highlighter which I'm wearing today is in this palette, and it's just such a gorgeous palette. I love it a lot. The colors are so, the eyeshadows are so pigmented and so easy to blend, and they so soft and buttery. I just love it. And the colors are so nice. The eyeshadow colors can create a beautiful eye look, like you can see on my face now. And yes, so I just love this. I can only recommend this to anybody. Either I don't know if you're getting this as a present for Christmas or as a stocking filler, or if you get this just for yourself. It's amazing. And I think I paid like €10 for it, or 12 or something like that. So what you get for this money is amazing. So I only can recommend it. It's nothing bad to say about this. I just love it. I have one skincare favorite. I got this like 4 weeks ago. And this is actually a aloe vera concentrate for sensitive skin by the brand Meentzen or Charlotte Meentzen. I don't know if it's a German thing. This is a serum for the skin which you put underneath your moisturizer, and this is with aloe vera, which is amazing because if you have sensitive skin, or if your skin easily like has a problem with skincare, then aloe vera is always amazing. You actually don't even need to buy something like this. You can actually get an aloe vera plant and just put, like when you cut one of the leaves off, there's like a fluid coming out, and you can put this directly to your skin. It's amazing for sunburns, by the way. So I got this because my skin around this time of the year, especially lately, is super dry and super like sensitive, and I don't know exactly why it is like that. It always has been sensitive, but not as much as it has been lately. So I decided to try one of these. And this is actually for all skin types, and it says here the good skin tolerance has been dermatologically confirmed. So let's see what the little paper thing which came with the product says. English. There it is. Aloe vera concentrate for all skin types. This perfume-free daily moisture base is especially suited for sensitive and irritated skin. The highly concentrated aloe vera extract is rich in vitamins, minerals and amino acids and soothes redness and irritations. The product helps to prevent inflammatory process. Valuable hyaluronic acid provides extra moisture, leaves skin smooth and supple and improves its elasticity. The good skin tolerance has been dermatologically confirmed. To use? That's actually what I just do on a daily basis. Apply to cleansed skin mornings and evenings and massage gently. Then use your regular skincare cream. So basically that is what I'm doing since I think 3 weeks now. I think something about that. And I actually have to say that especially on my forehead, which was just really dry, this is just where I recognized a change in how my skin feels most at this point. I basically use it all over my face, just under the moisturizer, just how the like a little thing says that you should do it. And I love this. I'm not too keen on the scent of it. Basically, I just don't like it. But you smell it like only for the time you apply it, and that's not too bad. It's like 5 minutes if you really take your time, and afterwards you won't recognize it anymore at all. And I just love how it works. I love how it makes my skin feel. So if you have like very sensitive skin and or in like irritated skin, then this is very amazing. I have this like copper rose, I don't know how you pronounce it, on my cheeks, which just makes them very red and just very highly like blood pressure thing kind of, I don't know how you call it. My cheeks are just naturally very red, which means the skin, my whole skin is very just sensitive, especially around this time of the year when it's really cold outside and the skin is just very easily damaged basically. Then I just need the little bit extra for my skin so that it feels good, and this actually helps a lot. I just love how this makes my skin feel and how easily it falls down the ground. So I only can recommend this if you have sensitive skin or if you need that little bit of extra moisturizing boost on your face. That's already everything I want to talk about, like beauty skincare wise. Like I said, it's not a lot, but it's just what I really enjoyed and really wanted to talk about. I have two other things I wanted to talk about. Number one is here on a huge pile next to me. Here they are. It's basically on the 25th of November, Netflix published the new like mini series of Gilmore Girls, which are like 4 episodes, and it's called A Year in the Life or in Our Lives. I never know it. I will definitely link it down below. So I have all the seasons. I hope that it's all of them, but I have all the seasons of Gilmore Girls here on DVD in these like really already old school like DVD boxes. I got all of them separately, so I did not get like a huge box which you can get them in, and they all separately bought, and I spent like a fortune on them. But I'm a huge like old school Gilmore Girls fan. I started liking it when I was like 14 or 15 or 16 or something like that, and it was right after I've been the biggest like Charmed fan. Yes, I also have all the DVD boxes of Charmed. I don't even remember getting these, to be honest. I have all of them and I love them, and I'm currently into season 3, back into it. I started like in the beginning of November, I started to rewatch old seasons, which I do like all the time. I've probably seen every single of these episodes like 20 times or something, especially season 1, because I always start with season 1 and I never get like far over season 3. Like it is at the moment, I'm in the middle of season 3, I think DVD like 4 or 5, yes. And I already stopped again. So seasons like 6 or 7 are like totally new to me. Are there 7 or 8 seasons? It's just 7, isn't it? I think there are only 7 seasons, so I'm totally talking like, I don't know what. But I basically, what I wanted to talk about today is just the new episodes, which came out like a week ago. And I am so hooked again. It's 4 seasons, and it's winter, spring, summer and autumn, or fall. I think it's called fall because it's American. So you get 4 episodes with every like season of the year, and it's just a run through 1 year of those 2 Gilmore Girls, which are Lorelai, which is mother, and Rory, which is her daughter. And for those of you really not knowing anything about those 2, it's basically Lorelai, the mother of Rory, just got pregnant with 16, and she's the daughter of one of these like really rich American New England families who claim to be one of the first settlers, I don't know. And basically the whole series is about the lives of those 2, how Rory grows up, their struggles in their everyday life, first love and first boyfriend and something like that, and just Lorelai wanting to reach a dream of opening her own inn, and just one of these series which are just everyday life and very like real to everyone's life. And I don't want to spoil any of you who want to see it. I think there's definitely, even for those of you who don't have Netflix, I think it will be possible soon to watch it somehow on DVD or something. And there's so much happening in these 4 episodes. It's like 4 times 90 minutes, like 1.5 hours. And the thing which just stuns me most is the ending of the 4th episode. It just ends on a point when Rory says something to her mother, which makes me just I don't know. I don't know what to think. Is there going to be a new like series? Is it going to be continued? Is there going to happen something? Is what is happening? You cannot stop it like that. It's such a huge cliffhanger, and I really want to talk about it, but I don't want to spoil any one of you. So, I really want to talk about it with somebody who also watched it, and I don't have anybody, and I'm totally it's just I've always been a Gilmore Girls fan. I had a phase in my life where I wanted to be exactly like Rory, which was a good thing because I started to do like homework and learning like a crazy person, because I just wanted to get the best in my class and just things like that, which Rory is. She's a very intelligent and very smart girl, and she's just the best of her class, the best of her whole like year, and I also wanted to be like her the one time, which started to just fade away pretty quickly. I don't know why. I actually dressed like her. I actually did anything she did for like a few months. Yes, and now these new like episodes, I love them. I love everything that happens in them. I'm so happy that they did this. I love this revival. It's just like I love Fuller House, which is just like the rewind of Full House. I loved it so much, and I really want them to continue this, and I want them to make new seasons, and yes. So again, I'm stopping now because I'm totally overexcited. The second series I want to talk about today is Elementary, which is completely different to Gilmore Girls in every aspect you can imagine, besides the aspect that both play in America. So Elementary is basically like a new interpretation of the whole Sherlock Holmes theme. Basically, there's Sherlock Holmes, who is a consulting detective for the NYPD instead of the London thingy, Scotland Yard. But he is Sherlock Holmes, and he does the same thing like with deduction and stuff like that. But then there is not a Dr. Watson, a Dr. John Watson, but there is a Joan Watson, Dr. Joan Watson, which is played, I don't know how she's called. It's basically a woman. So that's the first twist. Second twist, they're in New York and not in London. Third thing is that it starts after Sherlock Holmes being a drug addict, and Joan Watson being her like sober companion, his sober companion. What I'm talking, and that is how the whole thing starts. And now on the German Netflix side, there's finally the third season. So that is what I'm watching at the moment, like on a daily basis, and I think I'm through it nearly. And then another series, just too many happening. The new American Horror Story, the fifth, the hotel season, it just came to the German Netflix finally, and that is what I'm watching too. And there's just too much amazing stuff. A new season of Supernatural is on there, which I'm watching too. So basically I'm watching Gilmore Girls, American Horror Story, Elementary, and Supernatural at the moment. Love all of them, the new seasons. I'm not too sure about the new season of Supernatural though. I only have seen like 2 episodes. Not too sure if what is going on, what is happening. I just think, I don't know how many seasons they're going to make of it, because I don't know what they can think of, which has not already happened, kind of. So I don't know what I will think about it, because I only have seen 2 episodes and that's just not too far into it. So yes, that's actually already my favorites, and I just started to ramble about many things. That's not too much basically. I'm sure that I rambled like again like 20 minutes. I just can't stop myself rambling. Also, another thing which I just started, which is not a November favorite, but I just started to do Vlogmas. Not too sure yet. It's already, I'm struggling so much with exporting the first day. I don't know why. It just seems like my iMovie, which I am editing at the moment, just probably decides that I should not do it, because I just won't export the video completely. It's always like the last 5 minutes or 10 minutes which are just not exported properly, so you cannot watch it and YouTube won't upload it further. So yesterday I uploaded it and I thought it was okay, then I watched it and it was only 10 minutes instead of 20 minutes long. and I don't know what is going on, why it is happening, but I really try to sort it out. So today, which is Thursday, there are going to be 2 videos. And yes, so the 1st of December is today, so happy December. Yes, so I'm going to stop now. This has been my November favorites video. I hope that you liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe, which makes me very happy. I thank you that you watched this video. Don't forget to leave me a comment which your which of your products have been your November favorites. And yes, and what do you think about my favourites, if you ever have tried on them. And don't forget to leave me a comment about the Gilmore Girls and what you think of it, and or if you think that it's going to be continued, or what is happening, or yes. So I hope that you're all well. I see you in my next video, and until then, take care and bye!